Fox 35 News at 11 starts now.
She is.
New tonight at 11, the FCC votes to green light, there's just a green light here, a proposal that would ban internet providers from blocking or slowing down internet access to certain websites. Now, critics say the new rules could cause internet service providers to charge companies like YouTube and Netflix more for faster and more reliable delivery of content to their users. Tom Jelneck on Target Web Solutions to talk about this. Let's be clear, the FCC, this is just a first ruling. This isn't a done deal as far as charging companies to use the internet.
Not at all.
Okay.
So that's a great point.
Yeah.
So what's going on here is this net neutrality option. It's basically turning the internet, could turn the internet into, you can pay to play and get this higher, faster bandwidth, or you can stick with the status quo like you have now, Bob, and get a much slower connection. So there's all kinds of ramifications for businesses and personal use at stake here.
Here's the problem. I see companies that can pay, they have the cash, they'll pony up and they'll get in the HOV lanes, on the highway.
Right.
But the little guy, the startups who don't have that kind of capital, how are they going to get going?
Yeah, I really see this could really stifle innovation, because a lot of the great little startups, Twitter was a startup once, right?
And everybody's
Facebook
using
was a startup
now.
Right. So now you put this big bill of internet access on these little guys. Well, that could certainly hamper the whole economical scenario.
Yeah. It reminds me of when satellites first came out, and everybody had these big satellite dishes in the backyard, and everything was free. You could tune into stations before they even got started, right? Then they figured out, well, wait, there's $1 to be made here, and now all of a sudden, you got to pay for satellite.
Right.
Isn't that what's happening here? Now they're just finding another way to squeeze more dimes out of the internet?
Yeah, and I get that, right?
Yeah.
So as a business owner, I understand you got to make money, right? So these ISPs are trying to figure out, how can I give this company a much faster connection, but then how do I keep Bob happy with his Verizon connection, right? So it's a really tough position for them to be in. I understand it, but my chief concern is, what happens to the little guys? I don't want to be on the dirt road on the internet, right?
Yeah,
I want the fast lane just as much as you do.
And how soon before I see a new tax or a new fee or whatever on my Netflix bill, on my Verizon bill, AT&T bill, any of them?
It's going to trickle down. Somebody has to pay the bill.
Okay. Oh, great. But it's not a done deal yet.
Not at all. And in fact, this has been going back and forth quite a bit lately. So I don't know what's gonna come out of this, but I'm certainly keeping my eyeballs on it.
Yeah, it is the wave of the future.
Yeah,
All right, Tom.
Something.
Thank you, friend. Appreciate it.